What were the challenging bits growing up Trump, growing up with the fame, growing up with the controversies and the constant spotlight? You've been used to it since you were a kid.
Well, I mean, it's certainly more vicious these days, right?
Yes.
But no, we've been used to it. I mean, it was just sort of part of the territory. I mean, I think, whether it be sort of, growing up and through, my parents' divorce as a young, watching that play out in the tabloids as a sort of preteen, tween years, as they call it today in today's vernacular. Not easy, but I think the reality of it was that, as difficult as it was, as much as you wouldn't want it to necessarily play out the same way for your children or whatever it may be, I think there was an element that was actually positive out of that. And this is going to sound crazy, but I think we learned at a pretty young age how the real world actually works. Yeah. There's sort of the rose-colored glasses, by which you'd love to look at the world, but I think being able to get through that and actually see reality is also important. And so I think for better or worse, we got that trial by fire at a pretty young age.